Hey, 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 what is good, everybody? Welcome to another Monday night edition of Reactions to the Classics. Live streams up in here, man. It is 80s night. I'm repping my MTV tank I just nabbed from Target. Shout out. I thought it was apropos for the theme night tonight, man. So already got some people up in here. What's up to Sound Lab? Evan David, a rare Monday night appearance, man. How you were doing? Well, Mark, how's it going, man? Alan up in here. You know Alan around here, the INXS expert. So we already got one of their tunes in the queue. Already got some AC/DC, some Metallica. Mark here brought some Talking Heads. Y'all are bringing the big guns out tonight, and I'm totally here for it. But hope everybody's had a good weekend and your week's starting off smoothly. What's up, Becca? I want my MTV, man. Got to get that Dire Straits video up in here. I know we can all hear the or see it now in our minds. Let's with all that to say, man, let's get some tunes rolling right here. This is from the Underneath the Colors album from INXS. We have Horizons right here. Sean just did a reaction to an INXS tune from their Live at Wembley show, and that got me thinking about my favorite Australian bands. Had some good discussion over on Patreon and our Facebook group. If you're not in those, man, be sure to go and check them out. What's up to Rob? Rob, I meant to get back to you on the Discord as well, man. You were talking about best movies of 2022 so far. I haven't seen a ton of movies, honestly, from this year. I'm a little behind, but I definitely want to go see Jordan Peele's new movie, Nope. If anybody saw that, let me know how it is. Besides that, I don't know. Summer been a little weak besides Top Gun, I think, in the movie realm. Got my handy dandy Pure Leaf raspberry tea. What year we got on this, Alan? 81. All right. Second track off of the Underneath the Colors record. Y'all want to make a request, you can either Snapchat or preferably Streamlabs. Links in the description, man. What's up, Kenneth? How you doing? Little post-punk type of feel in the rhythm section on this jam, and it kind of fits along in the timeline, right? 1981 right here. Hey, thank you, Rob. A little synth pop action. I mean, it is the 80s, folks. Rob, we will get that tune up next, my friend. And as Evan David noted, man, be sure to check out that James Bond top 11 that just went up on the channel today. Good discussion in there about the best James Bond theme songs, man. Go for it, Becca. Yeah, Super Chat's still cool. Dude, I'm with you, Mark. I had never seen the original Top Gun until this year because I watched it before Top Gun Maverick, and I definitely prefer Top Gun Maverick. I thought it was an excellent blockbuster. And it's brought in Tom Cruise over $100 million, I read. So I'm sure he's hyped that it was such a big hit as well. But yeah, I definitely think it seems like that's the movie of the summer. Jurassic World was kind of a flop critically. I mean, it still brought in some good stuff. I heard Thor. I see Evan David mention that. I've heard mixed reviews on Thor. Some people, though, really loved it. Other people were a little lukewarm. We had Minions, of course, that just put on some ridiculous box office numbers. And then I'm trying to think what else was like huge that came out. might have been another and Lightyear was in there, which again kind of got mixed reviews. So I'll have to catch it on Disney Plus. Wow, Thor got a naked butt up in here, Alan said. I'm sure the ladies will enjoy that. Kenneth loves him some INXS. As I mentioned in my, as I was going through my favorite Australian bands, and speaking of, we do have some AC/DC in the queue for a little later on. INXS, I really enjoyed that Kick album, of course, and I'm digging this song. Anytime Alan or someone else brings a tune from the live stream, I always enjoy it. I just, for some reason, haven't delved further into their actual album, so I'm looking forward to doing that. Kind of with like Crowded House as well. Gotta dive deeper into that. What's up to Ed, my guy? How you doing, man? Horizon. I'll be singing that in my sleep tonight, Alan. I'll see the horizon. I'll sing it better in my dreams, hopefully. Wow, that's a cool story, Rob. And thanks to Alan for kicking us off right with some INXS. And we're going to keep the 80s hits flowing, people, as we go a little synth pop action. Matthew Wilder, Break My Stride. Thanks to Rob, who brought this one, and who also brought some Level 42, Something About You, that'll be in the queue as well. Let's hear some Break My Stride. Wow, this is the opener from I Don't Speak the Language, 1983. Has 300 million plays on Spotify? I'm ashamed to admit, I don't think I know this tune, but Rob's educating me today, folks. Let's get it.
Last night I had the strangest dream. I sailed away to China in a little rowboat to find you, and you said you had to get your laundry clean. Didn't want no one to hold you. What does that mean? And you said
a lot of 80s music, has that quality, not just with synth pop, but overall, where it just, has an air of fun about it, at least in the pop realm. Which I feel a lot of pop music even nowadays is a little on the less uplifting side. Hey, cool sound, that. I like that little roll in the R right there. Rolling. Let me see. What's up, Nicole? How's it going? Storming and raining weather. I wish we could get some of that in Texas, Nicole. A cool 98 degrees Fahrenheit here right now. At 9 o'clock at night almost. Never let another girl like you work me over. Never let another girl like you drag me under. Hey, thank you, Becca. I could imagine this was all over the radio back in 83 here, Rob. No one gonna break my stride, folks. What's up, Nathan? How you doing, man? Nathan digging this jam. Quick jam right there, man. Right at 3 minutes. Break My Stride. Matthew Wilder. I'm gonna have to add that just for historical importance right there. Cheers to Rob for bringing my attention to that one right there. Definitely a catchy. Just like I said, an air of fun about it. I mentioned last week that I need to get some ratings going through, and let's do it here. What do I go? What do I go on this song? First listen, I'm feeling an 8. We'll go a solid 8.0 for "Break My Stride" by Matthew Wilder right there. Feel free if you want to put your rating in the comments as well here, guys. Man, just looking at this, we got a lot of good notable bands in here tonight, man. We're gonna kick it off with one of the most iconic songs of the decade, as it got in right at the start of the decade, 1980, one of the best-selling albums of all time. My guy Ness was mentioning it is the best-selling rock album of all time. That's not like greatest hits or a compilation. I'm talking AC/DC's "Back in Black," the title track. I mean, I have my reservations about AC/DC, but you can't deny that song is a bona fide classic right there. Shout out to Ann Cat Dub up in the stream here, bringing some Simple Minds. Ann Cat Dub, one of our patrons, always kind of digs a little deep on their request, and I always learn something whenever I'm on the reaction for that. So, man, good stuff right there. Thanks to Ness for requesting that one, and let's keep on keeping on right here, folks. Just a little of what's on the horizon. We got Talking Heads, a little Level 42, some Fleetwood Mac, some Duran, Simple Minds, Faith No More, Metallica. We got some 80s heavy hitters up in here, man. So let's, with that said, next up in the queue, we have you like this anticipation building. We're gonna go to Something About You from Level 42. Thanks to Rob for requesting this one. Rob had a story on this one too that I thought was kind of cool. He said he's dedicating this song to his girlfriend of 10 years. It was playing the moment he met her, when he was the waiter and she was the customer. Man, that has the makings of a rom-com right there for you, Rob. Ironic it was called Something About You. I already have this thing hearted, so I don't know if Rob brought this to me before or I heard it on another 80s stream or what, because I don't believe I've listened to this record this is off of, so. 1983, Sparkle in the Rain. Crank it up, man. It's already getting some love in the chat. Our resident DJ and producer Nathan has a remix of this in his retro sets. Let's go. Thank you, Alan. Hey. Let me look here. Let me look at the streaming levels on level 42. This is only their fifth most streamed song. Lessons in Love. 80 million streams. They're still clocking 2.5 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Shout out Level 42. Oh man, best wishes to you, Mark. Anytime you twist or, in your case, fracture an ankle, oh man. I know how bad it is when you're on the basketball court and you twist it, man. The fact it's fractured. Speedy recovery to you, my friend. Bam. I did bump up the volume, y'all. Dun, dun, dun. It's weird on some of these, if they're not remastered from back in the day, you know, sometimes a little quieter. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Yeah, let me know ever, y'all, if I need to crank it up, turn it down. What are we feeling, y'all, on this out of 10? You know me, and Becca's been talking about it. The bass work. Man, you know me. I love me a good bass, a bass line. So this is crushing it. Dude, yeah, I didn't get on Discord yesterday, Nathan, but I'll have to check that out. Christopher Walken, Will Ferrell samples. Let's go. Rob brought some early 80s bankers tonight. That's what this stream's here for, folks. Nathan's going in 11 out of 10 on this bad boy. Nicole says they play this on the Adult Contemporary station. Let's go. You know, if you can get in the rotation of the Adult Contemporary stations, man, you'll be getting those residuals on the regular. That's something about you, level 42. I'm feeling bass work alone puts this in the eights territory for me. We'll go in 825. We'll go in 825 for me, man. I dug that. I dug that right there. Again, as I was mentioning earlier, very easy on the ears, very slick production, as you have with a lot of the 80s, of course, without kind of, that's a fine line, right? Where you have slick production without going into the territory where you're a little overproduced, possibly. But yeah, good jam right there. Cheers to Rob, and hey, man, 10 years strong. 10 years strong for him and his girl, man. That's big time. I know for most people, they've never had a 10-year relationship right there. So Rob out here killing it. Let's keep on keeping on, man. We got some Duran on deck. The Seventh Stranger, and Cat Dub, if you're in here, just let me know, my friend, because then we'll get some Simple Minds on deck, and then we have some Talking Heads after that. The Seventh Stranger, Duran. This is from, again, 1983. Seven and the Ragged Tiger. All right. I mean, besides like Rio, I don't think I've heard really much Duran. Thanks to my guy, the drummer amongst the RTTC crew, Kenneth, for requesting this one. Already picking up some good rhythms on this. This is the closer, by the way, folks. All right. I'm vibing with this, man. I'm changing my name just as the sun goes down in the eyes of the stranger. Yes, sir, Sound Lab. You're just you're over on YouTube, so I forgot to name you, but yeah, I'll get you up soon, man. I was gonna say, Kenneth, I expected, as you know, you're the drumming guru in the chat, the percussion would be on point, and you're not disappointing. I don't even know what's the name of the drummer of Duran here. Let's look. Okay, this is their third record. Went to 1 in the UK. Wow. We have Roger Taylor on drums. Not that Roger Taylor, but, you know. What are the odds you have two very famous or drummers in very famous bands named Roger Taylor? I'll have to keep that in mind for a trivia question. Roger Taylor. Becca also notes a little weird Duran Duran trivia fact. They had 3 members with the last name Taylor, and none of them were related. I guess it was meant to be. Something was in the air. I'm really enjoying the instrumentals on this, Kenneth. Again, very slick production as well. I feel this has an air too that works as a closer. What's up, Steven, by the way? I didn't say hey to you. Sounds of Silence by Disturbed. Fantastic cover, man. Speaking of Simon and Garfunkel, I saw Paul Simon did a surprise set at the Newport Folk Festival over the weekend. Alright, man. This song getting the heart treatment from me. Bang, bang. A jam right here from Duran Duran, The Seventh Stranger. Man, I'm feeling an 8.5 on this song. I'm feeling an 8.5 for me. Maybe my favorite song of the night, aside from Back in Black, I guess. Dun, dun. Cheers to Kenneth for bringing that one, man. Becca going 7.5. Favorite Simon and Garfunkel album? For me, it is either going to be Bookends or Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme, actually. Of course, Bridge Over Troubled Water is great. That's the thing, I think, with Simon and Garfunkel. They got a lot of... they're kind of like the Doors for me in that regard. They have a lot of albums that are just consistent throughout, but there's not one in my mind that's like, oh, this is a clear number one. I think it's all quality. A lot of great jams, of course, by Simon and Garfunkel. Got a lot of reviews of their work up here, man. All right, let's keep on keeping on, man. Dude, yeah, we're adding a little rating system in, Nicole. We're making big moves here. Let's get to Mark's tune up in here, man. We have sax and violins. Talking Heads from their Naked record in 1988. I'm not a huge fan of this record, but I like Nothing But Flowers from here, and this song is pretty good from what I remember as well. The closer, back-to-back closers up in here. And, you know, late era Talking Heads going to be bringing some great rhythm sections, some world music type of vibes, as David Byrne and company went that direction towards the end. Don't you love that, Nathan? Credit card services, always killing the vibe. You're right on that, Ness. Greatest hits for Simon and Garfunkel, you can't go wrong. Yeah, man, this song slaps. I haven't heard it in a while. It's coming back to me now. After this, y'all, we're going a little mashup that our guy SoundLab made with the Police and Dire Straits mashup. It's gonna be kind of cool. Oof. Yeah, this song is class. This song is class. I honestly kind of forgot about it. So thanks to Mark for requesting this one. Most people will say, Kenneth, that their record Remain in Light is their best from 1980. I actually like their album Speaking in Tongues from 83 the most, but I'm in the minority. Remain in Light's has a ton of bangers though too. Another one that's just really easy on the ears, man. Talking Heads, just so influential too in kind of alternative music in general, and they progressed so much from Talking Heads 77 to when they retired. I feel they had a lot of kind of distinct eras in their sound. So yeah, always good to have some Talking Heads here on the chat, man. Hey, thanks, B-Boy. Predictable Planets. I feel I listened to a record from them, man. Let me look. Yeah, B-Boy, I've listened to the Blowout Comb record from them. Dun, dun, dun. I got you in the queue, man. All right, man. Good stuff. Oh, wow. We're about to have a guest appearance, folks.
We are, man. I'm following along with you. I almost came in here and joined you. I'm actually editing next month's
Look at that.
reactions, but I'm following along with you. Something about you. What a banger from level 40. I mean, guys, I lived all this stuff.
I was gonna say, I'm sure you already knew those jams,
A
man.
little Duran Trey. I owned all the Duran cassettes.
Hey.
Even though I was a guy, it didn't bother me a bit. I got them, man. I got them. Talking Heads. You know my thoughts on Talking Heads, Trey.
Yeah,
The hits.
Sean's not huge on
I'm
Talking
not.
Heads.
I love Burn. The Burn will show up in my 08 album draft. I freaking guarantee you that.
Yeah.
I saw Steven talking about the sound of silence from Disturbed. That song is freaking off
Oh
the hook,
yeah,
man.
a fantastic cover right there.
Yeah.
Road to Nowhere. Yeah, Road to Nowhere is a top tier tune, I think, by Talking Heads, Steven. For sure. What
All
up,
right.
T Super?
Peace out to everybody. Everybody take care.
And that's the gig right there, Sean. You get to say your highs.
Say my highs.
Get
I'll follow along, but I'm editing, so I can't listen. I just see you and see what song you're on. T Super is there, man. I didn't know if you were going to be here because I knew you were on the road to Minnesota, baby.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you're good.
Let me get this in the queue. Catch up here. If you were a priest. I thought about being a priest. All right. let's switch gears here a little bit, folks. Go to a little mashup, all right, from two of the biggest bands of the 80s right here. This is our very own Sound Lab Studios up in here, man. Made a mashup of Don't Stand So Close to Me and Money for Nothing. So let's check this one out, man. Let's check this one out. I'll put the link in the chat as well. And it's off YouTube here, so bear with me as I get the sound correct. Boom. Bam, bam. I knew it was coming. All right, I'll take the Spotify off so people don't get confused. They're like, I didn't know Talking Heads sounded like.
Young teacher, the subject of schoolgirl fantasy. She wants me so badly, knows what she wants to be. Inside her, there's longing. This girl's in my days, but the market, she's so close.
Nathan already digging it. Okay.
We got to install a microwave oven, custom kitchen and delivery.
How long does it take you to do, Sound Lab?
Got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs.
Hey. Sting up in here. Not gonna be outdone.
Sometimes it's not so easy to be the teacher's pet.
Man, my favorite Dire Straits record. I think their debut is really strong. I honestly think Brothers in Arms is pretty overrated. Even though I Money for Nothing is a great jam. Making Movies pretty strong too. Police, you can't go wrong with Ghost in the Machine, Synchronicity, Regata de Blanc. Yeah, Tunnel of Love, absolute banger. Steve. 80s movies, but Under the Volcano and Time Bandits. I'm actually not familiar with either of those, Ed. I'll have to add them to my watch list. I feel you chose well, Sound Lab. I feel that Mark Knopfler and Sting's voice kind of mesh well together. Hey, Aunt Cat. I got Simple Minds on deck next. Woo. Hey, peace out, Rob. Appreciate you stopping by, man, and good request tonight by you. Dude, good question, T-Super. Of all things, it was actually Ozzy Osbourne's Mr. Crowley that got blocked. Which I swear we played some Ozzy on the stream before. And we had no issues, but... So, oddly enough, Ozzy Osbourne shut us down last week. Ooh, a little Bee Gees action here at the end, too. Okay. I like that touch here, Sound Lab. Yeah. That's a compliment right there, SoundLab. Chicago John said he would have liked this much better than Money for Nothing, the original version. Cheers to SoundLab for mashing that up together. Dun, dun, dun. I enjoyed that, man. I enjoyed that. A little Police and Dire Straits with the little Bee Gees at the tail end, just in case you were getting complacent. No, SoundLab hit you with a little 1-2 punch at the end there. All right, we'll keep this going. Hey Trey, how's it going, man? Little Desi Phillips. I will get that in the queue. And speaking of, let's keep this thing moving, folks. We got a little Simple Minds up on the catwalk from, again, 1983. It's a popular year for us, this stream. We have Sparkle in the Rain. This is the opener to it. Thanks to Ann Cat Dub for requesting this one. Crank this up, man. There we go. Gotta get the Spotify up, man. Simple Minds, another band that's just kind of always eluded me. I mean, I love Don't You Forget About Me, of course. Besides that, I don't really know much of their work, but I'm enjoying this so far. And I didn't even know they were Scottish. All right. Jim Kerr vocals. It does have that big type of production and sound to it, and Cat, you're 100% right. Nicole thinks they're underrated. I like the keys that are coming in right here too in the bridge. You sold me with that write-up, Ed. Sounds like a tour de force of a film right there. Nicole, funny you mention Aha. One of our patrons requested a Aha top 10 list. Sean already filmed that. Shoot, he might be editing it right now. That'll be up in August, y'all. I did not know that, Nathan. Interesting. Again, I think we've, with a lot of these 80s songs that we've heard, man, the production's just been so solid, and really the rhythm sections have impressed me tonight. Just from the Duran track, which was good, even Level 42 with that bass work. And this is a song, Hand Cat, that sounds really good in like headphones due to how big that production is, as you were mentioning. How do you like New York, Steven? I have a friend that I went to high school with that lives in New York City. Hey, if only we could have got an Aha sample whenever he's saying Aha right here. This guy always sounds like Bono to me. I can hear a little Bono in the vocals. Ed, you went far off on that. All right, this is getting the hard treatment from me, man. I'm feeling another like 8.25, 8.5 on this jam. I thought the production was fantastic, and enjoyed the vocals. Enjoyed the classic 80s fade out here. That's a way to open your record off too. Looks like the song Waterfront's on here, on this Sparkle in the Rain record, is the biggest hit maybe, or it's at least the most streamed, but this song right up there. Cheers to Ann Cat Dub for requesting that one. We're gonna keep on going, man, with Robyn Hitchcock's If You Were a Priest. Thanks to T Super for this one. We got the Egyptians on this as well.
If you were a priest, I would wait at least up into confession time and crawl into your box.
Speaking of great bass lines,
Hunting for obsession time, and I've run a lot of time away to be with you.
hey, cheers, Ed.
So please don't look away your eyes. If you were a nun, I would surely run way down to the hospital and cover all your charts with decorated hearts, a palpitating ritual, and I've spent a lot of time on this.
I'll crank this up a little bit, man.
So please don't look away your eyes.
A pretty guitar lead right here, folks. I gotta admit, I don't know if I've ever heard a Robyn Hitchcock jam. I know Ann Cat Dub like the request that T Super made. Dun, 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 dun. English singer-songwriter. Prolific solo career, and also was in the band The Soft Boys.
I would treasure most time I never spent with you and wandered through your head.
I like because the vocals are a bit more
Never said
earnest and sweet with the almost darker bass line we have underneath. I like that contrast right there.
time on this to be with you.
Ooh.
So please don't
You
look
know me, Becca.
away your
Anytime we can highlight the GOAT, Jimi Hendrix, I'm here for it.
So please don't look away your eyes. So please don't look away your eyes. So please don't look away your
T Super always bringing the heat, man. Ooh, okay. Some lovely harmonies here. Man, I'm gonna be right in that 8.25 range for me again on first listen. Look away. If You Were a Priest, Robyn Hitchcock. And the Egyptians right here. Cheers to T Super, the legend, for requesting that one right there. Let's continue. Let's continue on right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dive into Robyn Hitchcock's work a little bit more because I thought that was very, very easy on the ears, man. Quite enjoyed that, and quite enjoy having you all here tonight, man. If you haven't already, help me out, man. Hit that like button. With helps with the engagement and whatnot on the technical side of things. I guess I'll get a poll up here for what we want to do next week, y'all. I know last week we had talked about possibly doing a covers night. I can put that in the request or in the poll options. I'll put covers night, and then I'm open to suggestions in the chat as well for what that might go against, and we'll put it to a vote, man. We'll put it to a vote. All right. It's tough. It's tough, right, Nicole? When you get the whole decade up, it's like, all right, what am I going to choose right here? Let's go now. Switch gears a little bit. Go to the end of the decade. We have "I Get the Feeling."
Excuse me, girl.
Dun, dun, dun. From the Kickin' It album by Desi Phillips.
Listen.
Thanks to Trey for requesting this one.
What's on your mind lately? If there's someone else you know, you can perfectly tell me. I mean, I'm man enough to understand. You know what I mean? Do you love me like you say you do?
G Love Night. Yeah, I think we're going to try to do the Radiohead listening party next week, Evan David. Good question right there on that. Might try to do it this week, depending on schedule. We'll let you know in advance for sure.
Wondering if I've been played for a fool. I feel as though there's someone else on
All right, let me get caught up here.
Seems as though your mind just drifts all the time. 'Cause you don't talk to me like there's nothing to say. Don't wanna make love.
Again, that bass line's fat on this song, man.
Just can't understand why you do me this way. It makes me feel so alone inside, girl. Oh, I get the feeling you don't love me like you say you do. I get the feeling you don't. You don't. I get the feeling you don't love me like you say you do, girl. I get the feeling you don't.
All right, sweet.
I feel so
John, get your request in here, and then I'll get the poll up, y'all.
You're only mine on my own. When I'm away and you're at home late at night,
Bang, bang, bang.
I get the feeling
Boom.
that he's there holding
Little
you
Psychedelic
tight.
Furs. I like it, John.
Talk to me like there's nothing to say. You don't want no romance with me, baby. I'll get
Getting all up in your face, man.
don't cook for me. Say Mickey D's is down the street.
Mickey D's getting a shout out. I'm always here for that.
It hurts me. I get the feeling you don't love me like you say you do. I get the feeling you don't. You don't love me the way you say you do.
All right, sweet.
Get the feeling you don't love me.
Yeah, the drum groove, as Kenneth mentioned, I know some people aren't crazy about programmed drums, but I think it works well with this style of music right here.
A strain on my brain, about to go insane. I can't understand why you do me this way. I'm MCDP, cold chillin' Desi Phillips. I stole so many hearts, they call me the villain. I make them melt like ice cream. Tutti frutti, maple walnut, chocolate or vanilla. Word.
Married on your birthday, you'll never forget your anniversary then, Steven. Yeah, I was looking up Desi as well, because I hadn't heard of him, but I'm liking this, man. Trey always is able to mine deep, whether it's current day stuff or stuff from back in the day, man. Anything Trey brings, I know is going to be alive. Trey notes he was dropped artist with a one-hit wonder. I found this album randomly searching through YouTube. I was gonna say Trey because I looked, the amount of plays aren't even registered on here, so that means it has less than 1,000, which is crazy. But I'm thinking it, man.
You wanna hurt me? Try to misuse me. I took you out the slums and gave you opportunity. Hurt me, misuse me, confuse me, abuse me. Wait a minute, girl. Excuse me. Word. Listen, baby. If you don't want me no more, you can just let me go. I mean, I can find someone else. I just don't understand you.
Nicole's saying this is the cheesy 80s that she enjoys.
I'll never waste your time.
They don't make them like this anymore, folks.
I found out one thing. Women have to be taught.
My dad known if you don't like programmed drums, you would have had trouble living through 80s music in real time. I obviously wasn't around then, but I could imagine. I think that's how it is, SoundLab, right? Something goes out of style, and then in future generations they come and pick it back up. You're seeing that with the 80s and 90s, you know, in the past 5 years or so, whether it's entertainment, of course, fashion, even some music stuff. I mean, The Weeknd comes to mind with his last 2 records, right? With how kind of synthy it was, and just the aesthetics really scream 80s as well from The Weeknd's current work. So, man, cheers to Trey for bringing that one right here. And we're just going to keep on keeping on. We got Bryan Ferry's The Chosen One. Ed brought this. And then we're going to move to Tusk by Fleetwood Mac after that. And then Heaven by the Psychedelic Furs. Still got, and then Mother Love Bone, Bone China. Got some Bowie. Got Faith No More, Diggable Plants, Metallica on deck as well here, folks. Oh yeah, and let me get the poll up, man. I didn't see a lot of different types of requests, so to speak, for themes, but we'll run with it, man. Again, what was it about the 80s and bass work, folks? Every single song we've had tonight has had a great bass line, just about. It's from 1985's Boys and Girls record. Bring back the 80s bass. I'm with you, Ed. All right, here is our theme choices for next week, y'all. This could definitely go one of 2 ways. We have cover songs or trash songs. We've done trash songs night one time, and it was exercise and perseverance towards the end there. Already 4 votes. Get your votes in, man. I like on Bryan Ferry's Wikipedia, the second sentence says his voice has been described as an elegant, seductive croon. That's a good description right there. I know obviously some Roxy Music stuff, but I'm not too familiar with Bryan Ferry's solo work, so thanks to Ed for bringing this one. That's a good point, Ness. The 80s big mistake was just using the same handful of tricks of slick production to excess. They stagnated and turned into a cheesy parody of themselves. What are we looking at here, folks? Oh wow, cover song just running away with the poll. I'll keep it up for a few more minutes, but kind of sounds like Mark Hollis here a little bit, Ed, if you're familiar with Talk Talk. That seductive voice. I'm gonna have to add that to the lexicon of adjectives I can describe describe voices as. I don't think I've ever said seductive for a voice, but Ryan's bringing it. Yeah, that was one of our best streams, I think, Nicole. Sean and I on Twitch, just listening to the most trash songs you've heard in a minute. All right, well, get ready for your your cover songs next week, I guess, folks. Folks. I don't know why I keep saying folks like I'm in the 1950s, but... Yeah, there were some doozies in there, Evan David. Hey, thank you, So Outrageous. The Blow Monkeys, wow. That's a name right there. Thanks to Ed for requesting that one, man. That was a very, especially at the end. That's really who he reminded me of, is Mark Hollis of Talk Talk, in the vocals. Bum, 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 bum. We got Tusk by Fleetwood Mac. After that, we got a little Bone China from Mother Love Bone for my guy Alan, and then Heaven by the Psychedelic Furs. Get some Below Monkeys, some Kate Bush, some Diggable Planets. What are our thoughts on Tusk? I know it's can be a bit of a polarizing album to some people. I think it's actually quite strong. Again, a killer rhythm section. I mean, it's Fleetwood Mac, but still, I gotta note it, man. This is the penultimate track. 20 songs on this thing. Track number 19. Alan maybe with the comment of the night in the chat, saying that his ex loved this song, probably why we split. I feel I have Alan's thoughts on Tusk. Alright, folks. There I go again. Alright, people. Cover songs next week. Already be thinking about it. Wow, Kenneth, you're bound to get blocked around these parts if you voice that opinion. Kenneth says he likes Fleetwood Mac but can't stand Stevie Nicks' voice. That's the hottest take I've heard in a while, Kenneth. I'll try not to hold that against you. Yeah, with the horn section in here, Evan David, it's I mean, that's the thing about Tusk. If you haven't heard it in full, it's it kind of throws the whole everything in the kitchen sink, so to speak. Especially coming off Rumors. I mean, it'd be so tough. Like, after you have one of the best-selling albums of all time, it's like, okay, where do we go from here? And I think it's almost better to do something like what the Mac did and just try to change your sound, get a little creative, stretch your sound out more than what people expect, because you're not going to live up to what Rumors was. Cheers to Becca for bringing that one. Hadn't had any Fleetwood Mac on the stream in a while, so that was a great request. And we're going now to one of Alan's. We have Bone China from Mother Love Bone, released in 1990 but recorded in '89. So we're counting it.
She gone crazy.
Ding, ding, ding. Hey, thank you, Toffee Coffee. Been a minute, man. A little Def Leppard.
Big shot. A father's story.
Mother Love Bone. Formed in Seattle in '88, man. Very influential on the grunge scene. Even, I feel they probably don't get their due. Andrew Wood, of course, the frontman, who passed away shortly thereafter in 1990, unfortunately. What up, Trucker Kev? How you doing, man? This is a strong tune right here off their Apple record. That's one I should have listened to that whenever I went through the 1990 record, but I did not.
Child of the water. I'm on China.
Bow, bow, bow.
My friends. Oh, I'm on China.
Bum, bum.
Never summer come again. I said, oh.
Say Hello to Heaven by Temple of the Dog. If you know that song, that's dedicated to Andrew Wood. And also Alice in Chains is Wood also is a little bit in tribute to him as well. Got you, Kev. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing well. Where you at? In the great highways of the U.S. here. Good request here by Alan. What's up, Music Addict as well? Ever check out PJ20? Great docu-flick with lots of grunge stars in it. I have not. Sounds like it'd be up my alley, man. Bone China, good jam right there. After first listen, I will go. I'll go an 8 on that song, 8 flat. All right. Let's keep on keeping on. Oh yeah, and Temple of the Dog is named after a lyric from a Mother Love Bone tune. See, it all comes full circle in that grunge scene from back in the day, man. Ooh, Up Here in Cheesehead Country by Milwaukee. Nice. Let's go now to John's track. We have Heaven by the Psychedelic Furs. From Mirror Moves 1984. Thank you, Nicole, as well. Should I Stay? Or Should I Go? A Clash classic. Alright, y'all, we will shut down the queue. Appreciate you. And Kat, and I really dig this album cover too. It screams 80s in the best way possible. Just getting the last request in here, people, real quick. All right, sweet. Lovely guitar sound in this right here. I'm looking album 9 songs, 37 minutes. That's what I like to see. Definitely getting the heart treatment right there. What up, Greg? How you doing, my man? Alright, let me catch up on the chat here real quick. Chicago John, who requested this, said the Furs played in the University of Chicago, small room at the UFC campus. Cool to be able to see them. 15 years later, he had his wedding reception in the same room. That is cool. Furs don't get talked about a ton in our community, but I mean, this is very easy on the ears. I definitely got to dive into their work more. Bum, bum, bum. John also notes Richard Butler's 06 self-titled record is amazing as well. What up, Greg? I don't know if I said hey to you, but hey, thanks to John for bringing that one. I'm feeling a solid 825 on that jam for me on first listen. And we're gonna go to So Outrageous's request right here, "Digging Your Scene" by the Blow Monkeys. I already have this hearted, but it's not ringing a bell. And B-Boy, I will make that switch for sure, man. Bow. Okay.
I just got your message, baby. It's a sight to see you fade away.
It's from 1986's Animal Magic, the opener. 8 million plays. The next most song on this record has 40,000, so maybe this was on like a one-hit wonder.
But I prefer to deceive. I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. Tell me why.
Okay.
Is it I'm digging your scene?
All right. I can get behind this right here. Nicole down with this too. Hey, Show Outrageous bringing the heat. Ed, you bring up an interesting point. Ed says he loves the 60s, but considering it's kind of a half decade for him, it's hard for him to put that above the 80s or 70s. That's a great talking point. I still think I'd put the 60s above the 80s, but I'd probably go 70s, 60s, then 80s. This is silky smooth, man. And that saxophone, you know me. You get the horn section in there. Trey's gonna be down with that. And what a band name, the Blow Monkeys. That could be taken a lot of different directions. A lot of different interpretations. Go for it, Alan. What are we feeling, people, on this song? 1 to 10. What are we gonna rate it? Ed's going to 7, Ness going to 8, Nathan going to 9, and then Nicole went to 10. We just stair-stepped that. We didn't even plan that here, people. Steven going to 10 as well. I'm feeling, I think I'm gonna be kind of in the Ness. I'm probably between an 8 and a 9. Dun, dun, dun. Bam, bam, bam. Good regret, man. This has been one of the better streams, just on sheer quality of tunes I think we've had in a little bit here. So let's go now and head over. We have a couple tracks that are on YouTube right here. We're gonna go to Ancat Dub's request. We have the Fat Lady Sings with Arclight. This thing wasn't on Spotify, but I was able to find it on YouTube here. It's an Irish new wave band led by Nick Kelly. Okay, all right. Let's cue it up. Let's cue it up, man. After that, we got Kev's request on the beach.
Shine like an arc light.
This thing's bumping.
Like a burn
I barely have the volume up on YouTube, and it's going in my soul.
Higher than every other thing, some kind of arc light.
I will put the link in the chat if anybody
Sparks in the street.
wants to check it out.
I know that you've no answers. All I need is for you to shine. Shine like an arc light, like I want you to shine. Oh, I know that you've nobody, and I know that you're not mine. The light that you are, and the light you can be, is the only thing I
All right.
want.
Sounds Snow Patrollers. That's a throwback right there for me. This is from '89 as well, people. Spirit of the Radio by Rush. Great jam. All right. All right, I got you. Got you switched out, Alan. Cool.
You are my only love.
Bum, bum, bum. Cool. Thank you, So Outrageous. I'm digging this. Ancat, how'd you discover this artist? It seems they're very off the grid, maybe a little bit. Let me look. From Dublin, Ireland. Relocated to London. Seems they're really popular in Ireland. Cool. I'm a Kendrick man. Beats grooving on this. I like. I'm thinking the keyboards in here as well. Bum, bum, bum. Gotta shine like an arc light, people. Cheers to Ann Cat for requesting that one. Again, that is the Fat Lady Sings. Great band name right there with Arclight from 1989. And now we're going to go to On the Beach from Chris Rea. Let's get it, man. We're going long version right here. Cheers to our favorite trucker, Kev, for getting this one going. That sound going well, sweet. Nicole saying Chris Rea, another seductive voice. It must have been the 80s, right?
Between the eyes of love, I call your name. Behind those guarded walls, I used to go.
A little flamenco action up in here.
There's a certain melody takes me back to the place that I know.
This song came out in 1986, second single from his record, On the Beach.
Down on the beach,
Written by Chris, produced by him and David Richards.
the secrets of the summer I will keep.
It was released again as a single after he re-recorded it in 1988.
Time will blow away mystery.
I'm a broken record fan, but again, rhythm section on this, really impressive.
Moonlit sky, take me back to the place that I know.
Nicole vibing with this one.
On the beach,
Okay, this is the re-recorded one. Nice.
down on the beach.
That's interesting, man, because it came out with it in '86, and just two short years later, had more success. I'm always fascinated by stuff like that. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Take that off.
Forever in my dream, my heart will be.
Okay, Nicole noting that the other version a little slower in tempo right here. I know the name Chris Rea, but I could not have named you a song before tonight. So cheers to Trucker Kev for bringing this one, man. And I know there's some Genesis fans in here. We're doing a Genesis album review next month for Kev, so I'm excited for that. Abba Cab, man, 1981. Bum, bum, bum. It is so smooth in the vocals and smooth in the guitar work. Okay, The Road to Hell Part 1 and 2, an annual Christmas favorite people love called Driving Home for Christmas. Okay. I'll have to give those a spin. I might know them, once I start hearing them a little bit. Dun, dun, dun. You know me, Kev. I'm always here for the killer bass lines. Ooh, I know SoundLab will be down for that Genesis review. Bill Collins was in GTA Vice City Stories. It all comes back, man. They don't make them like this anymore, man. Hey. I haven't listened to the slow version, but I feel all this is probably chopped out from the slow version. And this might be my favorite part of the song, so. That is Chris Rio, man. On the beach. I'll put the link to this in as well. I'm sure I just missed it. There was a 5-minute 20-second version on Spotify, but that's the longest version on Spotify I saw. So, but this one on YouTube is the full long 6-minute 50-second one. So, cheers to Trucker Kev, man, for bringing this one. Damn. Very smooth and easy on the ears, man. We're gonna keep the hits coming. It's a song everyone here probably knows from The Clash. Should I stay? Should I go? We hope you stay around. We have from Combat Rock. Thanks to Nicole for requesting this one.
Darling, you got to let me know.
I have a full album review of this record up on the channel, man. I'll tell you what, the Clash fans are very dedicated, man. We'll get comments on their stuff all the time. They just love the Clash, which I'm a Clash fan myself. But it seems people that grew up with them were just, over the moon to this day.
You're happy when I'm on my knees. One day is fine and next is black. So if you want me,
that'd be cool, Lemon Dave.
Well, come on and let me know.
Yeah, SoundLab.
Should I stay or should
Combat Rock for me is kind of a tale of two records. I think the first side's really good. Second half kind of falters for me. But this song, of course, Rock the Casbah. Straight to Hell's really good. Know Your Right's the opener I like. Second half kind of falls off for me a little bit, but
So come on and let me know.
And speaking of Rock the Casbah, we did a battle for one of our patrons, an Algerian battle, and one of the songs was a cover of Rock the Casbah, so they crushed it. The artist who did it. Ed, I would start, it's basic. I would start with London Calling. I think that is their masterpiece. If you're a punk fan, their debut is really strong too. That's probably my second favorite record by them. Sandinista has some good stuff, but it's a triple album and thus a little bloated.
Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now?
Dun, dun, dun.
There will be trouble.
Nicole in New Zealand, it's just bucketing down rain. Dang. We haven't seen rain here in Texas in a long time.
Should I cool it or should I blow? Should I stay or
Should I go now?
If I go, there will be trouble.
A classic Clash jam. Cheers to Nicole for bringing this one.
Gotta let me know. Should I
Kenny G.
should I go?
Man, cheers to Nicole for requested that one here. We're gonna switch gears now. Thanks to B-Boy for requesting this one. We're gonna go some early hip hop up in here. Slick Rick, Mona Lisa, from the Great Adventures of Slick Rick in 1988.
And MC Ricky D doing
Damn.
the smash hit Mona Lisa. You know, like the picture.
After that, we got a little Def
Anyway,
Leppard
I'd like
on
to
deck,
take this
y'all.
time out to bow before His Divine Majesty. Can I kiss your hand?
Wow. Ness and Toppy Coffee, not fans of Should I Stay or Should I Go.
Your Highness,
Bum, bum.
they await you.
I had no idea Slick Rick was born in London. Wow, you learn something new every day.
Well, it was one of those days. Not much to do. I was chilling downtown with my old school crew. I went into
Maybe I've never listened. I mean, I know who Slick Rick is, but I don't know if I've ever listened to a Slick Rick song.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, excuse me there. My gosh, you look nice. Put away your money. All by that slice. She said,
Dun, dun, dun.
thanks, I'd rather a slice of you. I'm just kidding, but that's awfully nice of you. The compliment showed she had a mind in her. And when I smiled, I almost blinded her. She said, great Scott, are you a thief? Seems like you have a mouthful of
We
gold."
have
Ha ha ha, had to find that funny,
Roast
so
of
I
Prominence. Okay, with Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew. I saw, if you want to know more about just the origins of hip hop, there's a really good Netflix series that let me make sure I don't mess up the name. Okay, yeah, Hip Hop Evolution. It's on Netflix. You can pick and choose which episodes you want to hear. But it's very informative just how hip hop blossomed from the streets of New York and really just house parties and just how it blossomed from there to different parts of the U.S. and how each kind of region of the U.S. had its own distinct style and then went worldwide to being one of the biggest genres, obviously, in the world. The Humpty Dance. Shout out, Steven. That's a classic right there.
He grabbed me by my shirt and pulled me right out the store. He said, I don't want to see you playing with these lowlights no more. Now come along. We have a
Dun,
party.
dun. 80s hip hop for me is definitely hit and miss. I love me some Public Enemy, some Eric B. and Rakim, some KRS-One. I think he has some 80s stuff. NWA, of course. Some of the stuff, just since production and beats have just grown in sophistication so much through the decades, some of the stuff does sound a little more rudimentary, but you can't help but tip your cap to the OGs, man. That was Digital Underground. You were right, Steven. LL Cool J. Mama said knock you out, Nicole. Dun, dun, dun. Thanks to B-Boy for requesting this one. I know the song Mona Lisa by Lil Wayne and Kendrick, but I did not know the Slick Rick jam right there. Dun, dun. His music has been sampled over 1,000 times. Everybody from Eminem to Beyonce, Mariah Carey, Beastie Boys, Nas, Miley Cyrus, Kanye, Biggie, Snoop have all sampled him. So I probably know his music just from samples I've heard, not even knowing it was Slick Rick. Thanks to B-Boy for requesting this one. And thanks to Toffee Coffee for throwing us to a little hysteria action. I know Evan David's a fan of this one. I'm a fan of this one. We have a full album review of this record. And Toppy Coffee just saw Def Leppard a couple weeks ago and said it was great. Dun, dun, dun. I saw Kendrick over the weekend. If you know me, you know I love Kendrick Lamar, and his concert exceeded expectations, man. Fantastic. The slick production, man. Ba-bum. Some people like to rag on Def Leppard, but I dig them, man. I dig them. I like this record a little more than Pyromania, but two slick 80s classics right there. Yeah, hip hop not for everybody. Sound Lab. I grew up with it, you know. So, bum, bum, bum. Jaden digging some Def Leppard and Bring Me the Horizon. That's a clash right there, I call it. Bum, bum, bum. After this, we got some David Bowie, Loving the Alien. Then we got the Plimsolls, some Faith No More. And we also have some Mozart, as Alan ran with it and went back to the 1780s on us. That's high praise right there, Toppy Coffee. But I'll accept it and remember it when I get down on myself. Favorite song off this record, as we're talking Hysteria. Animal. I'm a big fan of Animal. I mean, Pour Some Sugar on Me is obviously the biggest hit off this thing. But I'm a big fan of Love Bites as well. But shoot, this song is really iconic as well. Shoot, maybe I would say Hysteria, the title track, is my favorite off this record, the more I think about it. What's up, Zamaya? Glad to have you here. Dun, 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 dun. That big drum sound that you always expect from and that translates well to that arena rock that Def Leppard. You know, that stadium sound. There's some really cool live performances of them from the 80s. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Def Leppard, another band that's kind of got an air of fun about them, even though they do talk about more serious subject matter, especially on this record. Gods of War, good shout right there, David. Hysteria. Bryan getting roasted in the chat. What are we feeling, y'all? I kind of have dropped the ball on the last handful of tracks. What are we feeling on this? 1 to 10. Cheers to Toppy Coffee for bringing it, man. Been a minute since I've seen you on the stream, so glad to hear you're doing well, and it was a good concert. I'm again going. I'm going 8.5 on this jam. Maybe 8.75. It's a top tier DL tune. Alan going to 7. Ed going an 8. I saw that they released a new record. That's always I always tip my cap to bands, Kenneth, that have been around for ages, that are still out there releasing stuff when they don't really have anything to prove. All right, now we're gonna go to Ed's request, "Loving the Alien" from Bowie's Tonight record from 1984. I actually have not listened to this album, but this is the opener on it. Interesting looking album cover. I've listened to every David Bowie record up to 1983, I think. Is that when Let's Dance came out? Maybe it was 81. So, I know a ton of Bowie's catalog, one of the GOATs, but I have not listened to this jam. Sean went 9 on the Def Leppard. So Outrageous went 8. Interesting rhythm we got right here. Ed says the album here tonight is not very good, but this song is. I see it's only 9 songs, 35 minutes, so be an easy one to listen to. It looks like Blue Jean, the most streamed song from it. 83, okay. Sound Ninja Sex Party. That's a name right there, Steven. Gotta admit, I've not heard of them. Oh, okay. Alright, that got my attention. John, if you're listening, you can actually come and give me a break right now, a little breather. I've been down in liquid like it's going out of style. I gotta look up this album, man. Tonight, David Bowie. I will say, Scary Monsters and Super Creeps is fantastic. I think that's a top 5 Bowie record, and that's from 1980, so... Bowie just has so many albums, it's ridiculous. This is his 16th. Alright, I'm getting a little sub here real quick, y'all. I'll still be listening. Ed says this is one of his most successful albums, actually. Yep, yes sir.
What's up, boys and girls? I mean, this is how it should be, right? I'm an 80s guy. I grew up with all this stuff. But not this album. I've never heard this album. I didn't like Bowie in the 80s because I hated the song Let's Dance. Modern Love was a banger, but I didn't like Let's Dance. That's my first introduction to him. I didn't know what I didn't know, right? Yeah, Steve, but it's not till February, but you bet I'm keyed up for the boss. Yeah, I've been following along the whole time, guys. I was actually editing your Johnny Cash for August. Ness, I know you're in here. Def Leppard doesn't even come close to Poison or Motley. Surely you're joking, Toffee. Because Def is so much better than Poison or Motley. I mean, I like Let's Dance the song more now than I did then, but as a wee little 12-year-old with it on repeat on MTV, I was like, man. Yeah, it was the last Cash one. Yeah, Nicole just had to bite the bullet. I'll be paying on him for a while, but... Okay, Toffee, I'm like, bro, you know better than that. We just got some Metallica, Faith No More, Big Country, and the Plimsolls. Let's go. Nah, Steve, deaf, man. But I can't I can't speak to their concerts and your experience there. Toffee, you gotta listen to Hunky Dory, you gotta listen to Ziggy. Those are the two. You gotta listen to Ziggy, man. I know, Ness. Trey has called it. It would be better in a way if I did it, because believe it or not, Ness, I've never listened to a Black Sabbath album. I know, it's sacrilege. When we were doing the album draft for the 70s, I knew Trey had that part on lock, and I was really busy, so I couldn't listen to the amount of albums I'm listening to now, which is about 35 a year. I'm on 2004 right now. It's tough sailing. Yeah, this song was good. I would say the best Springsteen album is Born to Run. Then I think you can have a conversation after that. The second best for me might be Darkness on the Edge of Town. I think it's highly underrated. The Plimsolls, A Million Miles Away. I do not know these guys. No, the only thing we got it for Lizzie, Steve, is we got a top 10 of Lizzie. SoundWeb, I used to think it was Born in the USA until I really started spinning his album several years ago. Yeah, this is a good song, man. It's a fun song, as INXS said. Yeah, Toffee Coffee, I mean, the music of the day on the radio is boring and formulaic. You know, there is good music out there, but man, you just got to know where to find it. I think we could go on this 80s theme for about 4 hours, man. You guys are bringing it. You know, I know you said this earlier, Nicole, like, when you listen to 80s music for a while, parts of it will wear on you guys. Like, not really the stuff you guys are bringing, because you're not bringing all the hits, but when you're listening to it on repeat on the radio, it would wear on you a little bit. Yeah, a little modern English, that's a good call, Steve. The thing with Born in the USA, Ed, is that it's more differentiated, right? I mean, it's longer because you had songs left over from the Nebraska sessions, and then you had songs that he wrote for the album. So you've got a lot of variety on it. You go from Born in the USA to My Hometown to something like I'm on Fire or I'm Going Down, which are just totally different songs stylistically. Evan David, I don't even remember who requested it, man. This song is from Valley Girl. So it has. So that's crazy, right? Because I Melt With You from Modern English is from Valley Girl. So good call, Steve Contini. It's from the same movie. Yeah, I like this, man. Got a little big country coming up, which they only had one hit in America. Was it Living in a Big Country? I think was the name of it. I remember the video. Those of us who grew up in the 80s, first thing I picture in songs are videos. Can't do videos because we're on YouTube. If we're on Twitch, we could do videos. And maybe that's a theme I'll do on Wednesdays at some point. Maybe 80s videos. That'd be pretty good. A lot of people going Born in the USA. That kind of shocks me, even though it's a great album. Yeah, Ed, you're not spinning Nebraska on repeat, man. It is a great album. I got a funny story about that, right? I got Born in the USA and loved it, right? I was 13. So I'm like, I'm going to get his last album from Columbia Records, you know, from the mail, when they mailed us the cassette. I put it on Nebraska once. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? I never listened to it again. You know, you're 13, man. You don't appreciate it. But I was like, wow. I'm going to guess, obviously, Big Country was a lot bigger in the UK than they were here. Evan David, Born to Run is an 8-song masterpiece, my man. Yeah, Kenneth, this is a good song. Great musicianship. Are we going to go from this to Mozart? I think we are. We got it all here at RTTC. What was she doing in the 80s? TC? All we had to do was listen to the radio, man. I'll sound like the old guy. We didn't have all the devices and everything. Trey's back, but I may not give him the chair back, guys. I don't know. Yeah, this is a good jam, man. And Cat, good call, man. And Cat brings some great top 10 lists to the channel. But guys, I'm being booted out, man.
He's back.
He's back, man. Great to be with you guys. Great songs you guys have brought. I've been following along, man. If you guys are around, come join me Wednesday night on Twitch, man. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. The theme will be General in 2001 because I'm following the album draft, so not as good as the 80s, trust me.
Sean, holding it down. What a guy. We're still holding it down here. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me tonight, man. And every Monday night, we'll be back with cover songs next week. I just came in at the tail end of this track, but I can already tell I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it. From Big Country, 1983. Let's go. I'm giving it the heart treatment just on the praise it was getting from Sean and the little amount I heard right there. Cheers to Ann Cat for requesting that one. And cheers to Alan for requesting this next one, as we're going now to somebody you might have heard of before. Mozart? Ring a bell? Does it ring a bell, people? We have... I don't know. I don't even know. I'm just gonna put the link in. We're 80s night, 1780s right here. Let's get it, man. Let's get some. Wait, where's Little John at? He's our dude that loves classical music. Ooh, sorry, y'all. Trying to expand this out. There we go. Gotta crank it up. All right, let me put the link to this. And let me crank up the tune. There we go. Classical music is just something I've never dipped my toes into the waters, because I know I don't know, it's a little intimidating, man. It's a little intimidating. So I know once I start listening to it, I'm just gonna have to go all in with it, you know, which I'm looking forward to doing, but I need to check out. I know there's that acclaimed biopic on Mozart. Okay. Called Amadeus, so. Which Evan David noted, rock me Amadeus, baby. I'm with that. Sometimes you just hear that right classical music piece and you start transcending. Okay. I respect Ed's movie opinion. Oh my. Ed gave the thumbs up for Amadeus, so. Nicole, watched it in music class. Let's go. Same here, Evan David. Shout out to movies and TV for educating us. Where would we be without it? Dude, yeah, I know in downtown Dallas, Ness, that's a good point. There's some really cool like concert venues that are, you know, for symphony orchestra, so And I know, I mean, I know a little about Mozart, of course. Like, didn't he produce his first, like, pieces when he was, like, 5 years old? Like, he was a legit, I know, prodigy. This man was the GOAT before they had such a term. Goodness. This is by I think the Berlin. Let me double check this. I believe this is the Berlin Orchestra that's performing this. Shoot, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what Alan said on this thing. Oh, it's not in the comment because he switched it out. Maybe Alan can let me know. And Cat Dub noting that the live symphony does tend to be much more impressive than listening to the records. See, don't tell anybody that the 80s just had slick synths and big production, okay? You can say tonight, man, We got a little classical, got a little sophisticated. Yeah, I know, Ed. Somebody said something, or I came across something where, like, even 100 years ago, if you wanted to hear music, like, you'd literally just have to go and be blessed that somebody was playing it, right? Just even in that short amount of time. Where now, I listen to probably at least 3 albums a day, and just that instantaneous access. Whereas if I was born a century before, it'd kind of be SOL. Okay, it's the Berlin Philharmonic Orchestra. Yeah, there's a couple theaters around here I've seen do similar things, Ness, where they'll play a movie and actually have a live orchestra. I feel that'd be sick. Okay. This Mozart guy might have something if he keeps with it. Keeps with his composing. Dude, I'm not on that Nicole time. Nicole out here listens to like 5-6 records a day. Built different. Wow. That was like a 6-minute song, and it went super quick. Wow. All right, man. Cheers to Alan for bringing that. We have 2 songs left here, folks. 2 songs left. I'm going to get to Ness's request, Master of Puppets. And just so you know, we've been live for 2 hours and 6 minutes. Sometimes around the 2-hour 10 to 2-hour 15-minute mark, YouTube will kind of put the kibosh on the stream. If that happens, I'll wait around for a couple minutes until we go live again. Finish out the song in case it's not done. Just an FYI for you. But yeah, we have 2 songs left. Master of Puppets, which has just got such a resurgence in popularity recently, as it was featured in the finale of season 4 of Stranger Things in a pretty cool scene. I won't spoil it for you, but just catapulted it up the charts, and a lot of people discovered Metallica 40 years after this record came out. Bam, bam, bam. This song is badass, okay? Bam, bam. Dun, 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 dun. The classic Master of Puppets record. Metallica's best? Possibly. I think I like Ride the Lightning just a little bit more, though. Boom. Yeah, Ness was talking to me when he requested this, that this and Back in Black still sound fresh all this time later. Kind of left turn from, your normal 80s production, right? Master. What up, Bobbyville? How you doing, man? Yeah, I've heard Lars is not the best live drummer in the world, Kenneth. Master! Yeah, this whole album is really strong. I think this is definitely the highlight on it. There's just some killer guitar solos throughout this entire album. Fantastic, iconic album cover on this thing, too. As Ride the Lightning has. Take care, Ed. Always good having you in here, man. And remember, y'all, next week, cover songs. Should be fun. Same time, same place. Don't touch that dial. Black Album. You say the Black Album to certain Metallica fans, and they'll get ready to start throwing hands, because that's not true Metallica, Nicole, okay? The horror stories I've heard of Lulu, Alan, have scared me away from listening to it, but I'll get to it one day. I would like to see Metallica live at some point, because I've heard their live shows, even if maybe they're not the tightest. I just feel, like Ness said, their catalog. I mean, you're going to get hit after hit for a couple hours. And I've heard their production is really impressive on top of that. A little switch up right here. Ooh, that'd be. I'd like me some Iron Maiden too. I'd have them right behind Metallica when you're talking 80s metal. You could definitely argue Iron Maiden's one though. Between their self-titled, between Number of the Beast, and my personal favorite, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, Power Slave, really good. I'm not like a die-hard metal fan by any means, but I guess I'm basic, man. I love me some Metallica and Iron Maiden from the 80s. This song really is a bona fide classic. Thank you, Ness, for requesting this one, man. It fit the theme in multiple ways. I mean, it's probably one of the top 80s tracks in current day culture. I think it's been used on TikTok a lot recently too. Again, coming off of Stranger Things. You know, Nicole, in 5 years, thrash metal, you're going to be the thrash metal guru. Start a YouTube channel and everything. Laughter. James Hetfield, man, very underrated, I think, as a lyricist in general, especially on these early records. Metallica touches on a lot of different I mean, this song in particular is about being a master, you know, the puppets. You're a puppeteer with the drugs and the alcohol. You know, takes on religion and family life, mental illness. You know, James wrote, I think, from the heart and resulted in good, earnest tunes. We were speaking of the symphony earlier as well, and Metallica famously with the San Francisco Orchestra had a live record out that I listened to recently that ended up being pretty solid. I didn't know how that would work, Metallica tunes mixed with the strings, but damn. Let the heavy riffs flow through you, Nicole. Come on now. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. What a banger, man. I'm going 9.5 on this one. Lars admits that he never practices. Hey. He's like, I'm too old for this. Alan going the full Tensky. Dude, yeah, the Christian Scientists, man. Yeah, they got some interesting beliefs, to say the least, Ness. One of my favorite bands from growing up, Alter Bridge, Miles Kennedy, great vocalist, his parents were the same way. And I think one of his parents died because they just refused medical care. Kind of sad. An iconic request from an iconic band and an iconic record, Master of Puppets. Cheers to Ness for bringing that one. And we're going to keep the heavy vibes going to end us off, man, as we're going to check out War Pigs from Faith No More, 1989. All right. Finishing the stream off, man, with a cover. This is apropos, man, because next week's cover night, we have a cover, of course, of the Black Sabbath classic from one of the great records of all time, Paranoid, 1971. Faith No More covering it a couple decades later here, 1989. I remember hearing this jam before. I think Alex brought it, and they do a good job with this one, man. And it can get your brain flowing right now, people, about what tunes you're going to be bringing next week. I like covers night because it's just so broad, and usually bring some kind of out there stuff that you're like, okay, this artist actually was able to deliver on this cover. Okay, yeah, Bobby Bill. He said his grandpa was a Christian Scientist. Yeah, it's an interesting set of beliefs at certain points.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses.
Wow, 95. That's a life right there, Bobby Bill. Don't even tease the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I saw they're coming out with another record this year. Their second. I'll be sure to not listen to it. Dude, that's what Sean told me, Ness. My dad, he was like, yeah, Carl's gonna run Sabbath. I'm like, I'm taking that. I'm here for it. Let's go. I can't wait to feature that on the channel, Carl. This drumming is popping out. Crank that up in your headphones, folks. Faith No More, not my favorite band by any means, but man, they can bring the rain. They can rock out. And Mike Patton's just range of his vocals are impressive. From his solo work and this work and Mr. Bungle. Cheers to Alan for throwing me in the deep end. Hey. This riff is just so infectious. Woo. That's right, Epic's off the same record from The Real Thing, 1989. I like the title track from this. I've actually listened to this whole album. Aren't I cool? And the opener from Out of Nowhere is pretty strong too. Bam, bam. Dude, never forget. That's one of my favorite reactions we've ever done, Alan. Just to see Sean's Sean's overall score and thoughts of that record. That was funny. Down, down. Man, y'all brought the heat tonight, man, from a variety of genres. 80s. Good decade of music, man, for sure. And hey, we even had 1780s up in here. Shout out Mozart. Thanks to everybody who came, hung out. Always a fun time hanging out with y'all. Kind of something to look forward to for me. Kick the weekend or week off right. Next week, same time and place, cover songs. Should be fun. John will be streaming Wednesday at 6 Eastern time over on Twitch. Got 2001 album draft and a bunch of song battles and reactions that we filmed. We had a marathon filming day last week. Yeah, man, I'm just so impressed with this drumming performance here, Alan, in particular. Well, I mean, Sean is the MVP of the channel, don't forget it. Yeah. You never know. You never know what you're going to get on that Monday night stream. Also be dropping a favorite concept albums video, hopefully in the next week and a half as well. Included some suggestions from our Facebook and Patreon community as well. Bam. Bam, bam. It's got to remind us he's human, right, Aaron? Dude, and I'm so stoked that we got through all the songs, too. YouTube not killing the vibe today. Let's go. I mean, this is a fantastic cover. It's tough to cover Sabbath. Evan David noted that too with Ozzy, but I feel they did a bang up job. Bow. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Yeah, there's some cool research I did about like the origins of concept records that go all the way back to the 40s, actually. So, Woo. What an energetic way to end the stream. Let's go. I'm ready to throw hands with anybody. All right, man. What a night. What a night. What a stream. What a great crowd. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. If I don't see you in the meantime. Yeah, man, always appreciate you. Always humbling to have a community to be able to come together, just enjoy some tunes. Thanks to everybody who requested as well. That is much appreciated, especially in the economy of the world today, man. I always appreciate the people who support this channel. And again, if you want to lock into the community, man, we got something for everybody. Discord, Instagram, Facebook, all linked below. Patreon page as well. So I guess that'll do it. I hope you stay safe out there, y'all. Cheers to Evan David, Nicole, Alan, Kenneth, and Ness, among others, Bobbyville, and the like. And until next time, y'all, take care. Replay of this should be up as well later on tomorrow, if it's not up later tonight. So anyways, take care, man. Much love. I'll see you.